guys, it's not working. Like it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Can we please take our seats? Any inductees, please take a look at the lanyard. Make sure you have your lanyard. If you haven't picked it up, it is at the front. Make sure your name is there. You need to pick up someone else's. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming today. Would everyone please rise? Pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I want to take this opportunity to welcome everyone to the third induction ceremony for Elmont Athletics Hall of Fame. I want to thank some wonderful people who support helping make this day a reality. This event would not have been possible without their help. I would like to start off by thanking the Spartan Club for their endless effort in making this day possible, the Hall of Fame Committee who helped in the planning. Special thank you to my administrative assistant, Denise Schmidt, for helping organize the plaques and the homecoming program. Thank you to all the custodial staff, Orlando, Kenny, Eric, Chris, Laura, and Steve, for helping set up the auditorium as well as the gymnasium. Christine and Jerry and the AV department for setting up the live stream for today's event. Thank you to Dr. Tom Dolan, the Sewanee School Board of Education members, and all the said Joe Office administrators who came out today to celebrate fantastic alumni. Principal Mario Baker, and all the building administrators, Brian Burke, Dana Satiris, Natasha Hunter, who helped provide guidance throughout my journey. Chris McKeo, Rich Antoinette, and Steve Kirkman, who played a tremendous role as historians for this whole event. Thank you to Chris Hahn for his very generous donation to help support continued planning for this whole team event. Patty Justin, thank you so much for helping organize the post-ceremony celebration that will take place in the gymnasium. The Key Club members, thank you for assisting and giving tours throughout the day. Mr. Russ Marino, thank you for being the voice of Elmont. He will be reading the speeches for us today. A big thank you to all the family members who came out here to support all the inductees. Thank you. And finally, to all the great famers who are being inducted today for their contribution to Elmont High School and its great tradition. Next, I would like to introduce Principal Mario Baker to present 2 scholarships on behalf of class of 1986 in honor of Vincent Marinelli.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. It may be raining outside, but the sun is shining bright here at Elmont with this illustrious group of inductees. And we're so happy to have everyone here and make it through this bad weather. It's my honor to be here. It's my honor to be the new principal of Elmont Memorial High School, and I am so excited to be able to present these scholarships. So we asked one of Vincent Marinelli's dear friends to say something about him, so you get an idea of who this person was. So this is what she had to say. Say the name Vinnie Marinelli to anyone who knew him, even though he is gone almost 36 years, and you will undoubtedly get a smile and then a wave of sadness on the lost potential with his life cut short while a freshman at Brown University. But in his 18 years here, a student athlete throughout his whole academic career in the Elmont system, and then awarded a coveted scholarship to the Ivy League for not only his lacrosse skills, but because he could hold his own academically as a superior STEM student. Vinnie excelled at everything he did. He had a gift to make everyone feel like you were the most important person when you were with him. He was confident and comfortable leading his team on the lacrosse and football fields, as well as being a stellar delegate in Model UN, president of the Key Club, tutoring those who fell behind in AP Calculus. His athletic achievements stand on their own. A weekly Applebank Player of the Week, a thrill to always see him interviewed post-game on local cable, still remains a top 15 all-time Nassau County most points in a season, 120 points, and his back-to-back Nassau County lacrosse MVP titles, 1985 and 1986. As a junior, he received those, and as a senior. It was unprecedented, and he stood on the record books for 4 decades. His roots run deep here, and his legacy lives forever. So there is a $250 scholarship that will be awarded to these 2 young, well-rounded athletes, and that's Karina Powell and Samuel Simon will be receiving today. Thank you so much.
16 individuals, teachers, coaches, honorees, and players, and one outstanding team. You are all true Spartans. We are here for one reason, and that is to celebrate great traditions in this community and the people that have been part of it. When we announce the game, please approach the podium, accept your flag, remain standing here while we acknowledge your accomplishments. Without further ado, turn it over to Mr. Marino, voice of God.
Woo!
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Let's not waste any more time. Let's honor, to begin with, Ms. Kathy Adler. She was a 4-year varsity player in all 3 seasons, volleyball, basketball, and softball. She was the 6th woman on the basketball team. She was all-conference in volleyball, and under the guidance of Hall of Fame coach Joanne Commander, the basketball team made history winning the Nassau County Class B championship for the first time. Kathy was an all-county recipient as well. Okay. Following her high school career, Kathy's journey took her on a full scholarship at CW Post College. She played 107 consecutive games and scored over 1,000 points. She excelled also in softball while earning all conference honors there. Her passion for sports transcended her playing career, leading her to become a successful coach at both the collegiate and high school levels. In her post-playing days, she dedicated herself to nonprofit organizations, including a notable 19-year tenure at the Make-A-Wish Foundation, where she oversaw the granting of over 10,000 wishes to children in need.
Wow.
Currently, she contributes to affordable housing initiatives with the Enterprise Community Partner, helping raise nearly $11 million in the last 6 years. In summary, Kathy Patrick's exceptional athletic achievements and her unwavering commitment to community service make her a remarkable individual. Congratulations, Kathy. In addition to being inducted into the Elmont Hall of Fame today, everyone is receiving a citation from Congressman Solanges. Mr. Frank McHugh. Mr. Frank McHugh was the head cross-country and track coach here at Elmont Memorial High School for 40 years.
Wow. Woo!
His teams represented Section 8 at the state championships 3 times. In 1986, the Elmont 4x400 relay were New York State champions, All-Americans, and the only team from the United States to make the championship finals of the 10 relays. In addition to coaching over 150 All-County athletes, he also coached numerous All-State and All-Americans. The role that Frank McHugh played in the lives of the members of both the boys and girls programs here, both on and off the track, cannot be overstated. Whenever any former athlete talks about Mr. McHugh, they inevitably say that he changed their life, or that they would not have been the person they are today without his guidance or influence. He taught them the importance of hard work on the track, in the classroom, and in every aspect of their lives. Despite the fact that track and field is commonly looked on as an individual sport, his athletes learned that they did not achieve. Mary participated in most of the women's sports offered, volleyball, field hockey, and track and field. But the sport she truly enjoyed and excelled in was basketball. She joined the team of girls who played with her throughout her life. In the 4 years that she was here on the Elmont basketball team, that team was undefeated. It's a little hard to prove that since there were really no records kept for women's sports at that time. But we'll take her at her word. Mary was also part of the Booster Club and the Leader Corps. Mary personally would like to thank Pam Skinner-Linker, who coached the team for 4 years, and Also thank Joanna Commander, who lobbied for her nomination to be elected into the Hall of Fame this year. Congratulations. Joseph Leo. Joe was a multi-sport athlete playing both football and lacrosse. In 1968, as a sophomore, he started on the varsity lacrosse team, playing off defense. In his junior year, he became the goalie to help the team. As a first-year goalie, he became an all-county recipient. In his senior year, Joe was captain of the football and lacrosse teams. He was all-county and second to all Long Island for lacrosse. Elmont was named Long Island lacrosse champion for the first time in 1970, and because they didn't have state champions at that time, they were Long Island champions. And it was all one division, there were no Class A and Class B. So they were the kings of Long Island, and that was the he was a four-year starter at Hofstra University. He was captain in 72, 3, and 4. And during his career, the team was selected to the NCAA playoffs in 71, 3, and 4. As a lacrosse goalie at Hofstra, he was named All-American 3 out of 4 years. Congratulations, Joe. Mary Patricia Heffernan Appleback. Elmont Memorial from 1980 through 85. She is the fifth of 6 children. She is greeted by each new teacher at Elmont with the old, "Oh, you must be a Heffernan." Apparently, the height and the freckles were the dead giveaway. That is, she didn't mind the association with her older sisters because they really weren't that bad. And she was proud to carry on the Heffernan legacy, at least where basketball was concerned. All of her siblings played and excelled at multiple sports at Elmont, had tried a number of sports as well. Field hockey was tried for a season, too cold, accidentally hit one of her teammates in the face, and that was it for field hockey. And he also tried softball, but that also was short-lived. She had an epic encounter with Coach Lee Marcus. We're going to leave it at that. Thank God for basketball. And he competed on the varsity level in basketball beginning in 9th grade. The guidance of Joanna Commander, Hattie was part of 2 exceptional teams that were undefeated in both 84 and 85. Hattie was named All-County in 83, 4, and 5. And in 84 and 85, she was Long Island selection. Hattie played in the Empire State Games. She was a Newsday Classic All-Star. And she was a Daily News All-Star and got to play at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. She was recruited by many colleges, and she decided on accepting a full scholarship to the University of Vermont, where she played for 4 years, and she majored in psychology. She worked for a year at the Senior Citizen Center in Queens. She then attended Hunter College for social work and earned a master's degree. Shortly after graduating, she began work at Hillside Hospital, part of the Long Island Jewish Medical Center. In July of 2023, Hattie celebrated 31 years at what is now Northwell Health. While on social work, Hattie met her husband to be Tom, and they were married in 1995. They've settled in Floral Park. Congratulations. George Hudno. Except for George's Steve O'Connell, George was a varsity football star, 3-year player, captains in 1973 and 4. Played on the undefeated 1974 team. He was also a lacrosse player for 3 years, captain in 1975. He was the 1975 Elmont Memorial Athlete of the Year. From 1981 to 1994, he served as a U.S. Air Force fighter pilot. He was an instructor pilot and a missile engineer serving the United States, Far East, Southeast Asia, and Europe. Western Airlines, and he retired in 2022. Congratulations. recipient and team captain in volleyball. Not only was she team captain, she was a two-time All-County selection. Tina's accomplishments continued on the basketball court. She was a 2-year captain and a 3-time All-County winner. She was an All-State recipient in 1987 and part of the Class B championship team and Long Island championship teams from 1986 and 87. In 1998, Tina was named to the Newsday Classic team as well as being named to the Daily News All-Star team. Tina continued her career on a basketball scholarship to CW Post. In her 4-year tenure at Post, she was a starting point guard, scored over 1,000 points, led the team in steals, and was ranked number 4 in their history. She is a member of the 1,000-point club. In 1988, Tina was selected to the Empire State basketball team in the Oakland Division. She also selected as a female scholar athlete for the graduating class of 1992 from Long Island University. After college, she continued her love of athletics, coaching varsity volleyball and basketball at Sewanaka High School from 1993 to 1997. For the last 5 years, Tina has been the JV basketball and varsity assistant at Whitman High School. This year, the varsity team won the Class AA Suffolk County Championship. Tina has been teaching high school biology and college anatomy and physiology through LIU Scholars Program for the last 30 years. Most importantly, and her most proudest accomplishments were her amazing children, sorry about that, Chris, Michael, and Nicole. Congratulations. Brenda was a 3-sport varsity athlete at Elmont. She was a 4-year volleyball and softball player and a 5-year basketball player. She was All-County in both volleyball and softball in 1989, 1990, 91, and 92. She was our team MVP for volleyball and softball in 90, 91, and 92. She was captain of the softball and basketball team in 91 and 92. In her senior year, she played on the Nassau County Top 50 volleyball team and the Nassau County All-Star teams for both softball and basketball. She led the 92 girls basketball teams to its county championship, Long Island championship, and the state semifinals. Brenda was awarded an athletic scholarship for both volleyball and softball to Lloyd College. She holds a single-season record for solo blocks in volleyball. In 1993, she was recognized with the Best Defenseman Award in softball and later ranked number 8 in the nation for Division II softball with RBIs. Following a college career, Brenda began teaching and is currently in her 26th year as a 6th grade English teacher in a top-ranked middle school in the New York City Department of Education. She also began a 26-year coaching career in 1997, first at the JV level at Herrick. Then in 1999, she became the head volleyball coach at Lloyd College. In 2002, she joined the coaching staff at Nepal High School, combined with both boys and girls volleyball and softball. She coached there for 20 years. She led the boys volleyball program to conference championships in 1950. In 2015, Brenda co-founded the Nassau County Boys Volleyball Award Ceremony and its Exceptional Seniors Game. In 2016, she started the Joe Dolan Character Scholarship that has been awarded each year to a deserving senior volleyball player. In 2018, she became varsity softball coach for the Medland Pirates. For the first time in 20 years, the girls softball program made an appearance in the 2018 Nassau County Championship. In the following 2 seasons, they went on to win that county championship. She was the first coach in school history to lead the team to a Long Island championship. Brenda was awarded Conference Coach of the Year, and Newsday Coach of the Year, and New York State Coach of the Year. Brenda has coached both volleyball and softball players who have gone on to play Division I, II, and III college sports. Congratulations. Bernell Dorsey. New York. She's a mother of 5 children, Darius, Victoria, Desiree, Christina, and Tamia. Bernell has deep roots in Elmont, having attended Alton Terrace Elementary School and graduated from Elmont Memorial in 2000. During her high school years, she was actively involved in a lot of extracurriculars. Key Club, a Future Business Leaders of America, Peer Helpers, the International Club. She played in the band. Renelle also showcased her athleticism by playing soccer, track, basketball, and volleyball. Notably, Renelle's passion for volleyball has led her to become captain of the girls' varsity volleyball team. Her aggressive style of play earned her the Spartan Spirit Award in 1997. Under the leadership of Coach Iannello, the team secured the Nassau County Championship. Beyond her sports achievements, Renelle was Pope Class President and a Homecoming Queen nominee. In her graduation speech, she pledged to return to Elmont and give back to the community, and that she has. Renelle pursued higher education, earning her undergraduate degree from Morgan State and a master's degree from Grand Canyon University. When she returned to New York, Renelle became a substitute teacher in the Elmont District and Valley Stream District while raising her family in her home, and she became an assistant coach here, helping with the junior high school boys volleyball team. Renelle is an active community member involved with the Voices of Elmont, Muscle Arms, and Elmont Strong. She is an advocate for equal opportunities for special education students and those with developmental disabilities. She is a dedicated coach for both volleyball and track and various programs, including the Long Island Knights Volleyball Club, where one team achieved the 2023 Atlantic City Grand Prix Championship. Renelle is a Girl Scout lifetime member. She's a troop leader, robotics coach for Elmont Girls Scout Troop 1080, which fosters courage, confidence, and character in over 20 girls. In recognition for her outstanding commitment and service, Renelle received the 2021 Woman of Distinction Award from the New York State Assembly. Congratulations. Carl Blueberg. Carl played football and lacrosse at Elmont Memorial High School. As a football player, Carl was a 3-year varsity starter, played in many positions: quarterback, defensive end, fullback, tight end, linebacker, and defensive tackle, and halfback, and he was the center on special teams. Carl was selected for All-League in his junior season, All-League, All-County, and Big 44 in his senior season. In his senior year, Carl was also team MVP and co-captain of the 1979 undefeated, untied, and unscored upon team. As a lacrosse player at Elmont, Carl was a 3-year varsity starter. He was selected All-League in his junior season, All-League and All-Conference in his senior year. Carl was a co-captain, and Elmont's team that year won the Nassau County Championship. After high school, Carl went on to play Division I football at Colgate University as an outside linebacker. Unfortunately, his football career ended his sophomore year due to shoulder injury. Fortunately, Carl was able to continue his college athletic career by playing lacrosse his junior and senior years as a midfielder. Carl's passion for sports extended into coaching as he went on to coach youth football, lacrosse, baseball, and soccer in Concord, Massachusetts. Over 7 years, he was assistant coach for the Concord Carlisle High School football team that went undefeated and won the Massachusetts State Championship in 2011. For 8 years, Carl was assistant coach for the Concord Carlisle High School lacrosse team, which also went undefeated and won the Massachusetts State Championships in 2012. Carl's son Will played on both of these championship teams and went on to play lacrosse at Carlton Elmont at Colgate. Carl retired from coaching in 2015 so he could travel and catch his son's games. Congratulations. Wayne Romer. Wayne played with some great teammates here at Elmont. To name a few: Bill Cantelli, Mike Sedicate, Greg Hine, and Kevin Nuckel, just to name a few. He also looked up to the 77 Elmont lacrosse state championship team players like James Afudo, Jojo Castellaneta, and Vinny Macchio like they were rock stars. He played for two great coaches, Jack Salerno and Paul Sofsian. Mr. Sofsian called him the late bloomer. In his senior year, Wayne made All-League in football as an offensive tackle, defensive end, and an All-American lacrosse defenseman. He received a 4-year scholarship to Syracuse University, the same school that Mr. Salerno and Sofsian had their glory days as players at. He later learned that Jack Salerno's nickname at Syracuse was Happy Jack. At Syracuse, he played for Coach Roy Simmons and first-year assistant coach John Lesko. Fast forward to 1983. This was his senior year at Syracuse. He was playing a position that was relatively new back then, long stick midfielder. Nobody expected a long stick midi to shoot at the goal, but he thought, why not? In 1983 Division I playoffs, Wayne scored a goal against Penn in the quarterfinal and a goal against Maryland in the semis. Then was off to the championship game against powerhouse John Hopkins. Before running in from the wing on a face-off, he heard a voice from behind him say, "Hey, 36, have a good game." And sure enough, it was Coach Sofsian, who was on the sidelines for the game, talk about an adrenaline rush. The rush was covering the great Bill Cantelli, Elmont, and Hopkins great. On a sequence during that game, Syracuse was down, getting crushed, but they did come back and win 17-16. Phenomenal. That was Syracuse's first lacrosse national championship. Since then, Syracuse has won 9 more. Elmont and Syracuse great Pat McCabe led Syracuse to championships in 88, 9, and 90 as well with the Cape brothers. After graduating from Syracuse, Wayne earned his MBA from Philadelphia University. He was a stockbroker for 20 years and currently has been working in sports publication advertising. He says that he can't believe it's been 44 years since he graduated Elmont Memorial. He has great memories of people and places in Elmont, his always Deli, Rhino the Bar, and of course, Gowers rhymes with Dennis. Dennis has combined an impressive list of achievements throughout his athletic career. In varsity soccer, he was a consistent 4-year starter, earning all-conference honors multiple times. His senior year was marked by winning the prestigious Fred Mayer Soccer Award at school, showcasing his exceptional talent on the field. Soccer skills gained recognition at a national level, with ranking as the 3rd best soccer player in New York State and the 21st best freshman overall in Division I. He continued his journey at Villanova University. He was freshman of the year, and he also was offensive player of the year during his spot on the Big East Conference team as well. Transitioned to professional soccer, Aaron played for many prominent clubs in the United States, including Arizona United, Miami FC, where he was part of championship wins in 2017 fall and spring seasons, and Penn FC. He received further recognition as part of USL Team of the Week on 2 occasions. Further showcasing his talents, Aaron played for the New York Cosmos in 2019, and he was player of the game multiple times that year while he was with the Cosmos. Additionally, Aaron served as captain of the U.S. Virgin Islands national team from 2018 to 2020, where he excelled as the leading goal scorer in the Gold Cup qualifiers. His consistent excellence in soccer earned him the distinction of being ranked as the country's best player 3 consecutive years. Aaron's remarkable achievements across multiple levels cannot be denied. Congratulations. Words cannot express his gratitude to the Elmont Hall of Fame Committee for being selected into the Hall of Fame. This is a tremendous honor and privilege to have my name Next to such distinguished members of this elite class, he reflects frequently on his high school days as they were such an amazing part of his life and memories that keep him smiling every day. He was blessed to have such wonderful teachers, coaches, principals, athletic directors, and advisors. Ken is a proud graduate of Elmont High School and left an indelible mark on the school's athletic history, with exceptional achievements in both football and lacrosse. Despite his modest height of 5 feet 4 inches, which led the high school sports TV announcers Barry Landers and Terry Gluck to nickname him the Water Bug, that size never slowed him down and deterred him from any endeavors in high school or throughout his life. Pivotal player in securing the 1986 Nassau County Football Championship, and he scored the second touchdown in that championship game. In lacrosse, he was part of the team that went undefeated and clinched the New York State Class B Championship with his baseball skills, which were instrumental in their victory in the Nassau County Championship game. Ken's athletic achievements earned him a full 4-year scholarship to play lacrosse at St. John's University. He was a 4-year starter and still holds the second most face-off wins at St. John's, a record that still stands after 32 years. Ken has had a successful 32-year relationship with his high school sweetheart of 37 years, 26 years married, and 3 children. His oldest daughter just graduated from the University of Albany. His hobbies are walking the 3 dogs in the woods and being an avid fisherman. Ken Sherman's story serves an inspiring testament to the power and determination and perseverance. Congratulations. Billy Makers. Billy was captain of the football team, starting running back, middle linebacker, and punter for a team that won 7-2 and winning the all-county game in his junior year. The following year, Billy was instrumental in the team going undefeated. They were 8-0-1 and tying for the county championship. Billy was all-league and all-conference and all-county. He made the all-gridiron team and the all-daily news team his senior year. Bill was also a captain of the lacrosse team. He was a starting midfielder, 85% face-off wins, scored over 100 goals. The highlight was his 4-goal game in the Nassau County Championship game that helped the team come back and beat Lindbrook. Billy was the MVP of that game, which helped propel Elmont into the state finals. Billy was all league and conference. He was also all county. He had the second fastest shot on Long Island, measuring 113 miles per hour. Billy received a scholarship in both sports to CW Post. Injury unfortunately ended his career in sports a little early. Billy went on to be a union labor leader for local 806 Bridge Painters. He now resides in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, holding a single-digit handicap in the golf. Every day, you are my crew. Chelsea Hammond Ross. Mr. Thompson is here to accept for Chelsea Hammond Ross. Not here. Never mind. Little change. Chelsea Hammond Ross was a graduate of Elmont Memorial High School in 2004. She became a state champion in the long jump. In the fall of 2004, she attended on a track scholarship and received a Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of South Carolina. She was a track and field star for the South Carolina Gamecocks, and she was also a 4-year All-American. In 2008, Chelsea was the bronze medal winner in the long jump at the Beijing Olympics. Congratulations, Mark Alfano. Mark was a two-way starter on the football team for 2 years. He caught 15 passes for 277 yards and 6 touchdowns his senior year, and he was one of the leading tacklers on defense. He also had 5 sacks and recovered a fumble. Saturday, November 2nd, he caught a 45-yard Hail Mary pass on the last play of the first half, leading Elmont's comeback victory over rival Lindbergh. Lindbrook. Sorry, it's late. In a conference championship game against Lindbrook in 1986, he caught a 61-yard touchdown pass, he threw a 20-yard touchdown pass, and he ran in a 2-point conversion. He also kicked the conversion. He had a hand in all 15 points, which gave the team a 15-0 win. Mark, that's big. Mark also played in the 10th annual Exceptional Seniors game. He caught 2 passes, including one for a touchdown. He was selected Daily News All-Long Island and All-County. Mark also shined as a lacrosse player. He was a 3-year varsity starter, secondly midfield goal scorer his senior year. In 1987 playoff game against Bethpage, Mark scored 4 goals, helping the team to a victory. In the state championship game, Mark scored again, helped the team win that state championship against Janesville DeWitt. He was selected as All-League selection that year. Mark went on to the University of Albany. He was recruited to play football. He played 1 year of college football in 1988. He walked on to the lacrosse team and he became a 3-year starter in midfield. Mark was second goal scorer from midfield position his senior year. In 1990, he got 2 goals in a near upset victory over number one ranked South State. Currently, Mark keeps himself involved in high school sports as a referee. He's currently a Section 7 championship referee for both girls lacrosse and girls soccer. He's a former coach of his KC youth lacrosse team. Congratulations. Fred Mayer. Fred Mayer was a health and physical education and driver's ed teacher. He came to Elmont Memorial here in 1965. Fred graduated from Bayside High School in 1958, received many athletic honors, some of which included participation on a New York City All-Scholastic Soccer team for 2 consecutive years. He was captain of the New York City All-Scholastic Soccer team in New York, and he played against the Philadelphia All-Stars. He captained the Bayside High School soccer team, and he was the top athlete of the graduating class. He received Long Island Press Top Athlete Award. Fred received his bachelor's degree from the University of Bridgeport and his master's degree from Brooklyn College. While attending the University of Bridgeport, he received many honors, including scholarships playing on the All-American team in 1962, winning the NCAA finalists in the soccer tournament in 1962. Fred played professional soccer for the Bridgeport Soccer Club, with the on-track professional club in New York City. He twice toured both France and Germany while playing professional soccer for the New York City club. Fred's top physical education and driver's education teacher at Woodmere Academy. His coaching experience there included varsity soccer and varsity basketball at Woodmere Academy. His teams won the Metropolitan Association championships in '62 and '64. He was a staff member at the Sewanee Central High School District, and he coached in the following areas. He coached junior high basketball at New Hyde Park. He coached at Elmont Memorial High School as an assistant varsity track coach at New Hyde Park, indoor track coach, and Elmont Memorial varsity soccer. He also coached varsity track and field and varsity baseball here at Elmont Memorial High School. During his soccer coaching tenure at Elmont, his team won 5 league championships and in 1971 made the county finals appearance. 5 of his players went on to play professional soccer. Testament from one of his players, Coach Mayer was always much more than a coach to us. He involved us in the pregame strategy and the discussions on why we won and why we lost after the game. He always challenged us to give all we had, to the point where you upset yourself if you didn't do it. This day, I think of his advice and approach towards development and pushing yourself for more. That was by one of his former players. Congratulations. Our final inductee this morning, is the 1975 field hockey team. Education Act was passed, which in effect guaranteed equal opportunity to women in sports. She can testify to the tremendous impact on her professional career as a coach and an athletic director and the hundreds of female athletes that she's worked with. But for the 1975 team, its impact changed the lives of these female athletes with incomparable opportunity and recognition. The field hockey program started the year Title IX was passed. These young women on the team were freshmen. To their credit in pursuit of perfection, beginning with that 1973 season, this fledgling program went undefeated for 3 years of competition. And they allowed only one goal during those 3 years. The conference championship was the ultimate prize, as there were no county or state competitions for females during that time. They reached the perfection of 27-0 made available to them. Each and every challenge was met. Coach has been fortunate to have reached many championships during her tenure as a coach. She can state without equivocation that the women of the 1975 team demonstrated grit, determination, and a work ethic and a level of commitment equal to any team that she's ever coached, all while being pioneers in the ever-changing time for female athletes. It should also be noted that these women probably played at least 2 other sports and were members of various leadership organizations. As much as she will celebrate these accomplishments of others, being inducted this year, the special accomplishment of this team during a very special time for female athletes stands out in her mind. A final note, 48 years ago today, the field hockey team opened their season.
Yeah.
Thank you, Russ Marino, for being the voice of Elmont, and great job. A big thank you to all the families and friends who came out today to support the inductees in this way. Thank you. So we have an exciting day scheduled and a rainbow daily. Lunch is provided in the gymnasium by Ms. Patty Justin, the Student Activities Club, and the Sparta Club, and will be served in the gym at 11:30. At 2 p.m., the varsity football game begins. The names of the inductees will be announced at halftime. We do have a special set of bleachers out there if you would like to attend. After the game, the 1977 State Lacrosse Championship team has put together a social at Craft Restaurant in Limerick, starting at 5 p.m. On a final note, I want to congratulate all the inductees and thank you for everything you have done for Elmont Sports. That concludes our ceremony. If you would like to take pictures behind the backdrop, you're more than welcome to. Lunch will begin serving at 11:30.
We'll just hold it for a second.
If you are hungry, the lunch is being served now. You don't have to wait till 11:30. Lunch is ready now.